welcome back. We are working with the descrambler lady to
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank
descramble
me
this
when we've found
brain
your
I
son.
found.
All right, let's do this.
Man, I
Whenever
could
you're
use
ready,
some of that
Mr.
right now.
Valentine, just sit down.
If I
Currently,
start
I'm
cackling
working
like an old grizzled
4
mercenary,
10-hour
pull me out,
shifts
okay?
doing overnights.
Let's
and
see here.
My brain is not ready
I
for
need
that.
you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one
He's got
last
demonic
fail-safe.
impressions.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Lock?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption.
I was
We
just
don't
gonna
have
say, it's
passwords.
probably just encrypted.
Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
So you're gonna jack me into the Matrix and put my brain in the cloud. Let's do it.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Which way did she point? I assume this one? Alright, fingers crossed. Should anything be happening?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic
Okay.
activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Alright, load away. I've gone blind. They told me cranking it too much would do that to me. I thought they were lying.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The
Oh, wow.
simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Can I click on it? No. Alright, let's follow the memory brick road.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
You know, it's not too bad. It's kinda like that part of Max Payne.
Turn down the goddamn radio! Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
I don't know, you got some pretty
I think
awesome
now
comic
she
books
wanted
here.
me to kill him. I should
Sweet
have.
little
Instead,
rocket when he's
I
eating.
ended up running away.
Oh, you even got the footy
I
pajamas.
told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Is she reading Ayn Rand?
California Republic.
Dad was either drunk
No, we heard
or
that
not
part.
around.
I
I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs,
keep
but
going?
I never really knew what he did.
Is this
Don't know why Mom was with him.
the way I came?
Maybe
I
at
hope
some
not.
point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
That's kind of a dead end. childhood trauma. An interactive guide. Let's go this way.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Okay.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it.
It's a really shitty
Focus
outlook
on that petty bullshit or next
Oh,
job or
ugly
whatever.
baby.
It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Jump on yo dishes.
It's gonna be fine.
Jump on yo baby.
But we don't know.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to
never
the next
deserved her.
intact memory.
Not
As
for
a
1
daughter.
second.
I wonder if the daughter's still around.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
I like his
And
jacket.
you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Well, dead's a lot easier.
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So,
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
I hear you're
There was always a job for someone like me.
Oh, we heard this one.
Didn't matter what it was. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
take care of people's.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do,
Ooh, we got
as
those
you can
scars.
see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that,
Smart
Mr. Kellogg?
businessman.
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement.
Getting warmer.
Suited me
One of
just
these has
fine.
got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
I didn't have the
Checking through the
Mohawk then.
logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down
I
the
had
hall
long,
near the end.
ginger hair.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Man of his word.
God
He only told her once.
Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Yep,
If he could
maybe
take
still
me
ugly.
out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. What's the holdup?
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Is that my boy?
Is
Sean!
that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my
He
life
has the
might have
ginger
been
hair
if
that I
things
had
had
at the beginning.
turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Really done it this time. I mean, I'm saying this is right.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here.
Who's
The
this
new
guy?
breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in.
It's pretty
They
cool
were
code.
killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, get me out.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Side effects?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Let's talk about Kellogg's life.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was.
Well, he died
However
like a
cruel.
bitch.
How does that make you feel?
Does it matter?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
I mean, of all places, that's a pretty good place to hide. Perfect hiding spot.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Anti-radiation?
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
If only I had a power armor suit.
Oh no, I'm not going there. That's crazy.
And plunging into a dead man's memory wasn't crazy? You've already done the impossible. Who's to say God won't let you do it again? Look, think it over if you have to, but it's the only path I can offer. Through the glowing sea to Virgil.
God and I
By
gotta
the way,
square up in this
I
game.
unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, you got any more medical stuff I can steal before I go? Because apparently I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. She got a bathtub in the corner. Taking baths, lady.
Nice.
How do I back out? I'll take it.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Alright, onward to other things. Where did he go?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
Are you feeling okay?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You kind of sounded like Kellogg.
You
there,
sounded
buddy.
like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine,
impressions.
so let's get going.
Where's the glowing sea?
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Fuck it. Let's take the robot. Does
Let's
the
get
dog
going,
get
Nick.
radiation
Been one
sickness?
heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright, now where? Is the glowing sea? What part of the country am I in? I forgot if I found that out or not. Okay, so I gotta go pretty far away. Oh, that was those things I discovered when I was trying to come back. So I got Fort Hagen. Man, this map is huge. Oh, that's my little settlement, 10 Pines Bluff. My people are happy. I literally couldn't care less about them, or more. Wait, no, that's my sanctuary, because that's where I left my power armor. That's the vault. Those people are happy too. Why are these people happy? I'm looking for something hills where I put the dog. Well, I'll figure that out at some point, but I gotta go way over here. Alright, well, this is as good a time as any. That's going to be our episode for today. I hope it was entertaining. I didn't get a whole lot of action, but kind of cool with the, like, traipsing through someone's brain thing. So I'm going to end it here. My back is killing me. See you next time.